Hello and welcome to the future. My name is Pogiso Ralekgetho and today we are here at the Molefe-Dlepu law firm. It's a law firm that is owned by a black female. Oh my goodness, I have goosebumps. Ke motlotlo. Ha se gantsi o tlhakana le motho wa mosadi o montsho e leng gore o tshwere tiro ena e ka thata. A journey that was 1,000 miles begin with just only one step. And she did that. We want to know, what are the challenges? What did she face? How did she come here? We're going to go inside and speak with the director of Molefe-Dlepu law firm. Let's go inside and see what's happening. The law firm, the director of the law firm. How are you, mother?
I'm fine, my dear, and you?
I am good. Such a blessing of having you here.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just want to know, who is Mama Dlepu?
Mama Dlepu is a mother, a wife, a grandmother, and the director of a company.
Director of a company?
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
So I want to know, how did you grow up? How was it growing up? And where did you grow up?
I grew up in many places.
You were maneuvering around.
Yes, I used to call myself a United Nations person. I grew up in Ristofat. No, it's in Kranspoort with my grandmother, I think, until I was 5. Then from there, I moved to Ristofat, Makado, which is called Makado, because there were no Sotho-speaking schools until I was about 6, then 7. From 7, I came to stay with my parents in Jablani, Soweto. Then I went to school in Mooki. Memorial School in Orlando. So I used to use a bus every morning from Jablani to Mooki because that was the only Sotho-speaking school that I could attend to until standard 6 there. Then from there, my high school was Morris Isaacson High School. And from there, after Morris Isaacson, I went to Teflo. I took both my degrees there, my BProc and my LLB. And from there, I served articles and decided to become a lawyer. And here I am. Since then, I've never changed. Yes.
Still the same.
Still the same.
With me, I've been moving around as well, changing schools, and it was difficult. How was it for you going to that school and have to adapt to another school? How was it? It doesn't affect your learning program?
It shouldn't, but the problem, it was the language barriers, because from when I was in Limpopo, it was, I used to learn Pedi. From Limpopo, when I was in Makado, we were in a mixed school. It was a Tsonga speaking and Venda speaking school. And the only class where we were Pedi speaking, there was only one class. So I was a multilingual in a way, Then from there, it wasn't that difficult. I think we learned to survive during those high years.
Yeah. Because with me, it was so difficult. Yeah. I was from Pretoria, then going to Northwest, Babua. Like, okay, how am I going to communicate with this? Yes, it was so difficult to make friends as well, to speak. I remember there was this one, I said, yeah. Then the next thing when it's break, and I'm like, Mama, this person said this and this and this, and I said, yeah, and now she's eating with me every day. So I don't understand, and I had to repeat my grade 3 because of the language. It was difficult for me. How was it growing up?
Pleasant and a very loving family. My grandmother used to take care of us, my cousins, everybody. As you know, our parents used to work in towns, then they used to come during holidays. So it was a very loving family. The only experience that I had when I was still about 5 years old, it was forced removal, because we were moved by force from where we were in Limpopo, and we were dumped in a place, a vendor-speaking place, actually called by Bani. It was very traumatic. And I remember when we moved, I was happy to go on a truck. For me, as a child, we were excited. We were going to be on a truck, to ride on a truck, only to find we were moving. And we left our home, the beautiful home that we had.
With everything.
With everything. No, we had our furniture and everything, but as a 5-year-old, you don't understand. They only come back when time goes, but why don't we go back, But then from there, it was quite a pleasant, because I had support system. I had my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my aunts, and it was quite pleasant, yes.
I know, it's so nice.
And like my grandma Coco.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I was very pleasant.
Never such thing at home.
That you can't see, that you can't avoid.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what is one thing
nothing comes for free. You have to work hard. And especially when you're a girl, you have to show your worth. You work hard and read hard.
Yeah.
And know who you are. That was what I was taught, Know who you are so that you can defend yourself. And at the same time, because I come from a girls only family. Ooh. So we had no brother to fight for us or to defend us. So you have to
be strong for each other.
Yes, you have to be strong for each other. Yes.
With the future. My name is Pogiso Ralekgetho, and we are still sitting with Mama Dlepu, the director of the law firm. When did you start this film, this law firm?
I think I qualified in 1989 and was admitted as an attorney. Then from there, I went to a big law firm, a white firm, to learn conveyancing. Then when I came back, when I finished after a year or two, I don't quite remember, then together with my colleague, it was my friend, we came from the same university, we decided to open a women-only firm. And that was in 1995.
Powerful.
So our aim was to train young female attorneys, to mentor them, to give them hope, to say, you can make it. We have made it, you can make it. And that has been our motto since then.
True. Obviously, the challenges that you guys were facing, what are the challenges?
The challenges that we are facing, I must say, I had a very supportive family, When I remember, they bought us desks, they bought us computers then, and upside, it was not upside actually at that time. I think they were trying to venture into a black market, to black professionals. They gave us a loan to open a law office, and they've been supporting us since then, And we went on. The challenge was to get work, but I must say then, because I had conveyancing, government, when they started the RDPs, you remember after 1994, they started the RDPs. Then
1994.
Yes.
I wasn't born.
Yeah, you were not born. Then they encouraged me to be on the panel. It was not a panel, to register the RDPs for them, and they sustained me. Then they sustained us. And then it's unlike now. When we came from the same university, we used to support each other. If somebody is working as a legal advisor somewhere, we'll give you work. Especially the TEFLOP students, that's what I found. Mostly we were really we are still supporting each other. We are still, we have a union, we call it a union, business forum, you know. So that's how I grew. Then I decided there and then I did court work, but my love was when I did mediation and arbitration. And mediation, I did it before, actually. That actually divested me from doing court work. Because I used to enjoy mediation, you know, because we were assisting during 1994, doing community mediations, you know, when people were fighting, we go into the townships and mediate, you know, so that communities can live together in harmony.
You speak a lot about support.
Yes.
You know, we are now 90, not, why am I saying 90? 49 actually % of women are struggling with support, especially in the entrepreneur industry. It's very, very difficult.
It is, but one of the things that I found out as a lawyer, that you cannot live as an island. You need, first thing what I did was to join the Black Lawyers Association. It's actually an organization that made me, and that taught me leadership. That taught me that you have to go all out and fight for the rights of the black attorneys, and that's what we did. So each time we always had somebody to ask. You know, it's like a community of black lawyers who supported each other. If you don't know anything, you call the other one, you know. And we do courses, we do everything. We mentor each other. The upcoming, we mentor them. So it's you cannot be alone. You know, it's not possible. You have to have support of our peers, you know, so that you share ideas. And you'll be surprised. You're not the only one. People suffer the same things. You know, you're not the only one. But if you are alone, you don't know whether I wouldn't know that you are suffering. You've got the same challenges that I have.
And it's actually helping, supporting each other. You come up with something great.
And network group actually it really helps, especially for you youngsters. You have to do it. You know.
So Molefe-Dlepu film, it represents the clients there.
I'm firstly convincing property we transfer and we notary. Then we do litigation, commercial litigation. We do insolvency and estates. And then we do labor. You know, so this is where we specialize in. We hardly do criminal, but we encourage, especially the youngsters that we mentor, you know, to do that. We also do occupational health investigations. I chair commissions of inquiry, you know, and we diversify. So what we have done amongst us, we don't compete for the same work. Each one of us is an expert in something. So combined, it becomes a good thing.
It's the support.
Support
bring things together.
Yes.
How did you deal with a difficult client?
You know, my motto is, you know, clients have problems. A person goes to a lawyer and only problem. You just don't go to a lawyer for fun. And they know our motto is to say everybody who comes in here needs to be treated with respect. You know, when a person comes in, how are you always a matata more? Somehow, you know, how you communicate, how you treat people, you know. I mean, clients, there are a lot of difficult clients, but how you communicate with them, you know, you must be upfront and say, this is what I can offer. This is what the law says. Don't promise something that you can't deliver, then you are going to have a problem. You know, and we can only do what's within the law. So what you are expecting is not possible. But this is another avenue what we can do.
So Mama, how did you sustain this industry that you are in as a woman?
I'm a go-getter. I make sure that I perfect everything that I do. As Molefe-Dlepu, as a family, we've seen a lot of women. For me, I think the women do the best they can if they're given an opportunity. We treat our clients with respect, and we always have comebacks. Clients come back to us again and say, you know, you helped me. And we always get in touch with our clients. Are you happy? If you have a survey, did you do a good job? And we pride ourselves in client satisfaction. And without clients, we know that we cannot run a law firm. Yeah.
Would you recommend someone to start a law firm?
Yes. I think there's a sense of independence. There's a sense of fulfillment and independence, and you grow fast because nobody guides you. It's you who directs yourself. You direct yourself where you want to go, which type of law you want to practice, and how to get clients. That's the most important thing. You must be able to get clients, to market yourself, and say, how promise and Tosca promise about you.
Oh yeah.
Or make your clients understand where you're coming from, understand your client, communicate properly with your clients. Then your clients will always come back to you.
Oh, love it. So, what would you motivate them if, like, there's someone who wants to be an artist?
I think because I'm a female mentor. To be what I am. Because I think we can make it. We can be leaders. I'm a leader. I'm chairing. I was the first chairperson of the Legal Practice Council. Yes, of the whole of South Africa. And I'm a woman. So, and I could only do it because of the independence. As a law firm, there's a sense of independence, because you can choose what you want to do. And you are self-driven, and whatever house abereka, how tall you and I've got the whole family about. So whatever I do, I think about my community, my staff, my colleagues. We need to survive. This is a hard world. I mean, for instance, COVID came with its own challenges, but we made sure that we sustain each other for longer. You must have plans. You must plan in advance and budget, One thing that I want to tell people is that law is like a calling. You have to love it. And you have to do the best you can be. And then you'll be a leader. Yeah.
So where can people get you?
Oh, our offices are in South Kensington, next to Eastgate Mall, South Kensington, number 70 Northumberland Road, South Kensington. The telephone number is 011-616-0005, and it's universal.
Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, on our website. We've got a Facebook. Facebook page. We've got a website, www.molefe-dlepu.co.za, and we've got a website. We are on Facebook. You'll find us in Molefe-Dlepu Facebook Incorporated. You'll find us there. You'll find we write articles. We appear on TV shows. Like, for instance, I always speak on property issues, and most of my stuff. And what I really love more is when we do our pro bono work, when we assist more with the will for free. So we do it at our Wills Week once in a year. Then we go out to Soweto to write study will for free. That's what I'm giving back to the community.
Thank you so much, Mama.
Okay.
Thank you. It was nice having you.
It was a pleasure to have you. I'm so proud of you and seeing the youngsters like you doing the best you can be.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
We were talking to Mama Dlepu, the director of a law firm. After the break, we're going to be talking to the employee. Don't go anywhere.
I can see a brighter future, or you can do that.
Oh, say wrong.
Welcome back to the future, and my name is Pogiso Ralekgetho. As I told you, we are chilling with the candidates attorney of Molefe-Dlepu law firm. How are you guys doing?
Hi, thank you so much for having us. We're good. How are you?
I am good. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, I am Timbisile Mahua, all the way from Fosters. I am an LLB graduate from UNISA, and I also am currently pursuing my master's in law as well from UNISA.
Hello, I'm Vertebra Mamato. I'm from Venda. I did my BA Law in the Northwest University, did my LLB as well, practical legal training in Potchefstroom.
Pogiso, yes. Oh, you guys came from.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been here?
It's only been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. But yeah, no, the knowledge and the content of what we've learned here has been more than it surpasses. The time that we've actually been at the firm.
You guys fresh from varsity.
I'm very fresh from varsity. Last year, literally, I'm still to graduate. So I haven't even graduated, but I've already secured my articles. Yeah, so it's a really, really I'm blessed. Yeah, considering the challenges.
Yeah,
I
most
think
especially
in the
because I feel like the issue of securing articles is
Yeah.
like national crisis.
Yeah.
Not everyone is getting them, and we really feel so fortunate to even secure articles.
Yeah, so quickly, more especially so
Yeah.
quickly, because as my colleague just said, it's a really serious challenge.
It is.
I think I was also very worried coming into or coming out of university to say, oh my word, am I going to be able to
Yeah.
secure my articles? And yeah, it is a serious challenge, especially because you really need to secure articles. You can't really do anything with your degree prior to that, so it's a really serious challenge in the legal fraternity.
Because you see a lot of people on social media complaining about how they're not getting articles, and you keep wondering if it's going to be you. So I feel very fortunate and blessed to be here.
I see a lot of females around here. Are they any guys? Come on.
They are guys. However, it is a female-dominated area, and that's the most amazing thing I think for an young African woman, young African lady coming into a workspace. This is precisely the type of energy, the type of environment you need to grow, because these are not just women, but these are powerful women. These are women that have really experience in the field. So it's like you're literally learning from the best, the top of the top. So it's a very good platform to be in.
How is it working here? Would you recommend someone to come?
Most definitely. It's been a wonderful journey. It's only been like 2 weeks, but it really feels like home. So I'd really recommend anyone to work here.
Yeah, definitely. I would recommend someone, especially that wants to learn, because as I said, we're coming out fresh from varsity, and now it's the practical thing, now it's the real thing, real clients, real documents, everything is so real,
Exciting.
so exciting. It's so exciting. So getting into a place that fuels that excitement and takes it to a next level, that recognizes that, you're new and you're still here to learn, not just throw you into the water and then you're just stuck there. No. So we really appreciate the fact that in the short period of time that we've been here, it's not only the lawyers, the staff, everyone is so friendly, everyone is so welcoming, and I think that such a healthy environment is very conducive for a person that's really fresh from varsity and just coming straight into the workplace. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
The future of a black child is not black, but it's bright. Indeed, it was a powerful, packed episode. As I said, we were chilling with Mama Dlepu, the director of a law firm, and we were also chilling with the candidate's attorney here. I have learned a lot. I've learned that we need to support each other as black women. If you need to be in the entrepreneur industry, we need to support each other and carry each other through the word go. This is the future, and my name is Pogiso Ralekgetho. See you next time, same place.